was created by Stan Lee and John Buscema and first appeared in Savage She-Hulk issue 1. Jennifer Walters is the cousin of Bruce Banner, and she has a very deep bond with him, almost like a brother-sister type relationship. She attended UCLA School of Law, where she became one of the top legal scholars and earned her master's degree at Harvard Law School. Jennifer became a very successful lawyer until one day the crime boss Nicholas Trank shot her. She needed a blood transfusion or she would die, so Bruce stepped in and donated some of his blood. However, Bruce's gamma-radiated blood transformed Jennifer into the Savage She-Hulk. She isn't quite as strong as Bruce, but she is able to have much more control over her transformations and her Hulk counterpart. She is still a highly successful lawyer and a recurring member of the Avengers. So Carol Danvers, the current Captain Marvel, was created by Roy Thomas and Gene Colan and first appeared in Marvel Superheroes issue 13. Carol Danvers was an ace fighter pilot and an officer in the U.S. Air Force when she was hired as the head of security of NASA headquarters at Cape Canaveral. After prolonged contact with the Kree super agent Mar-Vell, Carol absorbed much of his genetic template, and her DNA became a perfect synthesis of Kree and human genes. She developed superpowers and became the hero known as Miss Marvel and was a prominent Avenger. She has now adopted the mantle of Captain Marvel. So what are they bringing to this fight? What are their powers? So She-Hulk has powers very similar to her cousin, which means she has incredible strength, endurance, and healing abilities. Unlike Bruce, she also retains her intelligence, and she can turn into the She-Hulk at will. She's able to easily lift 100 tons, and is impervious to most physical attacks, and possesses a considerable healing factor. She was able to punch Doc Samson into another state, able to outlift the Thing's greatest working mass with just one hand, and realized that she could easily beat Hercules in arm wrestling. She's also very skilled in hand-to-hand combat, being trained by Captain America himself. So Carol's powers, on the other hand, were originally derived from Captain Marvel, though since they diverged, the powers have become uniquely her own. She can lift roughly 75 to 95 tons under normal circumstances, but can tap into her cosmic powers and lift about 100 tons when pushed to extreme limits. She can fly and move faster than the eye can see. She is also agile enough to easily dodge bullets. Captain Marvel can also deliver energy blasts, which are roughly equivalent to a full-powered repulsor blast from Iron Man. She also has extensive hand-to-hand combatant training since she was in the military. So who do I think's gonna win? I'm gonna take Captain Marvel, because she's just much more versatile. She-Hulk has the strength and durability advantage, but not by an extremely considerable amount. Carol, though, has greater speed, flight, energy projection, and ranged attacks. She has much more to throw at She-Hulk, and this gives her the advantage, and in the end, the victory.